Cool.
Boom.
And we're gonna start.
Good morning, Perth.
Good morning, Perth. Let's, Jeff, you know how to introduce.
All right. So, guys, PCB podcast, episode number 6, I think now. Damn, we're doing it, man.
Yeah.
So, special guest today, we have Michael Reed. For those of you that don't know who this man is, this guy is our crewmate. He used to get down back in the day, but now he is killing it in popping, man. So we are very, very happy to have him because I think we think that he has a lot to say about dance, about music, about life, man.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Bro, we know you, bro. I took your class for like a year, man.
Just having conversations with you, like just anywhere on the street, man. It's good. Like you spit out a lot of shit, and it's like, got to have this guy on the podcast.
A lot of shit.
Yeah, a lot of shit. Yeah, not shit, but you know. So, Mike, tell us, first of all, you want to talk to us about what you're doing in dance. What actual style are you doing, and how you started?
Yep. Well, I guess if you want to go back to the very start, at Willetton High School, if you guys know what that is.
Yeah.
There was this class called Dance for Boys, which I thought sounded really dumb, but one of my daycare's kids' older sister told me to do it. I was like, okay. And then the teacher turned out to be Edit from Z-Rock.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys know him. Everyone watching probably knows him. Yeah, and he taught me just the basics of breaking, and Ippy came along too to teach as well.
Sick.
So I got into the scene that way, and they invited me to King Street and City Jams, and another person called Kevin Lam.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember Kevin.
He was one of my close friends in high school, and he was popping. I used to just tag along to their...
Hedgehog.
Yeah.
What?
Hedgehog.
He was breaking first, right?
Yeah.
Go on.
Edit thought he was the protege.
Whoa, I did not know this, man.
And then I robbed the title. No, he just got into popping.
What did Kevin used to break like? What did he used to do?
Just nice footwork, nice tops.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, not that I know of. Yeah, but anyways, I used to go to the city with him just on Wednesdays and all the other poppers. So back then it was Scotty, Boogie T. You guys might not know him. He's one of the more OG people in Perth.
Actually, I don't know. For me, the extent of popping in Perth is maybe like Scotty and Spades. I don't know anyone before.
Spades is one of the older ones as well. Then there was Bao, PJ, who you know, and Natron, maybe you don't know.
Natron, that's a sick name.
Yeah, it's a pretty sick name. Yeah,
That's a hell sick name.
Anyways, I never joined in at that point. I used to just watch all the poppers, and I thought it was cool. But obviously, we had Concrete Elite. Oh wait, no.
Before that.
That was before that. That was before that. What did we have? Miracle Crew.
Okay, so you started a crew called... Okay, keep going. Sorry, you haven't told us about breaking yet.
Right. Well, that was the funniest way to get a crew name. We were at the park, and then we just looked at those plates. You know, you climb up the ladder, then you're on that square thing, and then you go down the slide, and it just said Miracle.
Oh, dude! Always, man, always on every single one it says Miracle on the dot.
And then it just turned up to be Miracle Crew.
Sick.
Yeah.
Dude, who was in that crew?
That one was an all-style crew actually.
Was it?
Before people were throwing around like all styles in Perth, but it was Kevin, Oscar, Leon.
What was that girl's name as well? Wow. Oh shit, man. Now that's really taking me back as well from CDA.
I don't know if Tracy was in it.
Because he was my first teacher as well.
Yeah.
You were my very first teacher in breaking. You and Ben Lee. So
old school, man.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, that was good.
Was nice
both these guys, my old students, and then both of them kind of took my spot at both of the studios and taught the basics class, which is awesome.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's true actually. Didn't think of it like that.
Where were we?
Miracle Crew.
This is a very winding story that's going nowhere.
Yeah, that's life.
That's alright. That's how
Miracle Crew.
Miracle
Where do you
Crew.
go from Miracle Crew? What happens?
Pretty much nothing happened, to be honest. No beef.
So
nothing.
You guys
we just kind of danced together at high school.
Yeah, okay.
Used the dance
It was a high
studio.
school crew.
Yeah, it's just a high school fun thing.
Yeah.
So what happened after Miracle Crew? You were breaking, right?
Yeah, so after that I started to go to King
Edit
Street
was
more.
teaching you?
Yeah,
Or you were
Edit.
learning from who else?
Yeah, mostly Edit at that time. I think CDA opened around then, the original one in
Edit was
Wellington.
the main teacher at CDA.
Yeah, and I used to take
Wow, what a
that
good
class with Keenan.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it was just me and Keenan in the
Oh, was it?
intermediate class every week. So we
Yeah, that's
basically got free private class. Well, not free, cheap
Yeah.
private class.
Yes. That's awesome.
Which pretty much
Edit.
feels free when you
and
consider.
Edit was in his prime then too.
Yeah, he was repping Australia.
Yeah, he was repping Australia. It's awesome.
Yeah, then eventually we met Journey. Actually, it was at YMCA HQ. It was a battle. And then we vibed together and started Concrete Elite. Maybe? No. My memory, man. What did we have? Did we have a crew?
Miracle Crew?
Well, I don't know if we had a crew. We might have just started breaking together. And
Yeah,
then one
sure.
day, Edit and stuff asked if we'd like to rep their old crew, which was Concrete Elite, which I think's established in '94. Yeah.
Before that, actually, 80s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
From what I'm told.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Way back ting. So you break.
Break.
Journey and Keenan.
Yeah.
Did you travel anywhere?
Yeah, I went to Singapore for RF Jam.
Yep.
That's pretty much the only thing I travelled for breaking, I think.
And what year was that?
2013.
2013.
That was kind of as I was slowly tapering away from breaking and getting into popping a bit.
Yep.
Okay, so tell us why you left breaking. Because you were the prodigy now once Hedgehog left. Right?
If you want to put it that way. I guess it was me and Keenan.
You're still
Keenan.
really technical. Like right now, if you get back into breaking, you were saying you wanted to get back into breaking before this podcast.
Yeah. Well, that's because I've been injured for quite a while now.
Yeah.
So more than a year. Tore something in my hip.
Right.
So I couldn't really walk for 6 months and
Because you do some hectic training. But first, tell us why you left
Yeah.
breaking.
well, the main reason, I think the scene just got kind of boring. And also, music-wise, I felt I was a bit limited to what I could dance to. And every Wednesday when I'd go jam with the poppers, they just played whatever they wanted. And like they were fine dancing to it. Yeah.
It's a lot easier to dance to the music and like slow it down. Listening to chill beats like this too.
Yeah, but I don't know, there's good breaks too. I've just been more exposed to all the commercial kind of trashy ones back then. Now that I've been like
I understand. Yeah.
diving more into music, I do enjoy breaks, just the good ones. Yeah.
Was 2013, 2014 like the explosion of like Red Bull and stuff like that? What were the breaks that put you off? Name and shame.
I don't know, I was just hearing the same ones at every jam. I just got so annoyed.
I get that too, man. Like
And
sometimes
at practice, yeah.
listen to the
They play the same breaks at practice and the same breaks at the jam.
Yeah.
SMH.
Yeah, so I guess music was the main reason.
Okay.
I just wanted to try something else. Also, I've got this habit of like picking up a skill and then getting like good at it and then like, okay, next one.
You just like you just
That's what you
focus fully onto like one specific task or
Yeah,
thing that you
I'd
get.
say the only thing I've kept up for my whole life is dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though I changed styles, I'm still going with that one.
Dude, that is so admirable, man, for sure. Because you knew the poppers for ages, hey? Like you were always with them, so
Yeah, even if I didn't dance with them.
yeah. So it didn't feel like an uncomfortable switch. You were just like, yeah, man, I know these guys for ages, hey.
Yeah, well, I think eventually PJ and Bao started up these curtain sessions, which
How about
was
those?
free class at the Curtain Dance Studio. And then I started going there and taking those free classes and just practicing with them. And then eventually Kyoto and Scotty reached out to ask me to join their crew because they'd seen I'd been practicing a lot. Yeah, even though I wasn't great at popping at that time. Like, pretty bad.
They saw potential in you, man, because you're training hard. So tell us about that as well. Like, so now what are you doing in popping?
Well, actually, I've only recently started practicing properly again after the injury.
Yeah.
So, like, the last 2 months, maybe.
Yep.
After that injury, I've just been, like, sitting at the studio studying videos. That's all I could do.
Oh, during
for
the
sure,
injury, yeah. Like studying your own stuff? Or
No, other people.
Right.
And not even dance related stuff, more like music, about the culture, music videos.
Dope.
Like,
Oh,
yeah.
no way.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about the popping culture? Like how? Because I don't really know about it.
Oh.
Did it start in Long Beach?
Fresno, if you're talking about boogaloo style, which
Yeah.
is what most of us in Perth practice. If it's animation and stuff, it's a little bit different.
Oh, okay.
But this crew called Electric Boogaloos started it in Fresno, specifically Boogaloo Sam, who taught most of them.
Yep.
Yeah. There's also Oakland Boogaloo, which is just another different kind of branch, which they are a bit contentious about which one started first or whatever.
Oh, really?
But for me, since I kind of follow the Electric Boogaloo way, I just go with that.
Right.
But I've definitely been watching more Oakland Boogaloo stuff now.
Okay. When did like Oakland Boogaloo start? Do you know, like roughly in the years? Because it correlated off breaking, right? At the start of hip hop, like the birth of it. That was like the next.
Well, from what I've heard, they were in the club, and then they just started hearing like the harder claps and the more drum kind of sounds, the harder snare.
The snares, yeah.
And then they just started doing like a bit of a jerk kind of motion to it while they were doing party dance.
Right.
And then people thought, whoa, what's that? And then they started like, oh, okay, how do I do it properly? And then it kind of started.
Right.
Yeah.
Created in the club, huh?
But yeah, I think that studying helped me quite a lot, especially about music and like what is dancing and why to do it and stuff. Before that, I was just like training to get good, I guess. But I couldn't dance. I was just doing like popping. Now I'm trying to focus more on being a good dancer so that I can be a good popping dancer. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's what you found through your research.
Yeah. Just
Dances.
studying.
Dance is important.
Yeah, of course. Well, you can be like good at moves and be bad at dancing. That's a misconception that I think a lot of people don't realize.
Yeah.
Like just practicing, I don't know, if you're practicing
Airflow.
top rocks, whatever you want, popping, like just doing this stuff, doesn't mean you can dance. It just means you can do a move. Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Definitely. No, it's definitely
I'm
true.
actually kind of curious. What is the difference between Oakland and Fresno Boogaloo?
One thing's definitely the timing. The basic timing's quite different, and just like the angles and the style behind it's kind of different. It's like maybe for breaking example, like Toronto style or like New York, like it's quite different, right? Yeah,
it is.
Yep.
Okay, that is that's a pretty good explanation.
but they're still both breaking.
Yeah. I actually wanted to ask, you met Boogaloo Sam and took his workshops
In Korea.
in Korea. Was this last year or 2 years ago?
I don't know. We were still injured when we went, so we kind of just watched and like half copied him.
Oh no.
Damn, bro.
That's alright, at least you went there though.
Yeah, definitely it was more important to watch him than copy him.
What were the main things that blew your mind? Like,
It's very hard to explain unless
Yeah,
you've seen it in real life.
Really?
But because if you're watching in video, you'll see it and you'll be like, oh, it's really nice, but you can't see it.
yeah, okay.
Once you've seen it in real life, you can kind of extrapolate a bit from the video and think, it would be like this. But
What, in the sense of like how hard they're popping?
no,
Or, like,
Sam barely pops at all anymore.
Okay.
Like he still does it because it's popping, but it's not on like what Hojin and kind of those poppers are doing now
Okay.
with like pushing that pop technique to the next level.
God damn it, dude.
I think the most
Drum damn.
impactful thing about Sam is just when you watch him, you can really feel the music no matter what he does.
Yeah.
Like he did this thing called the cool walk, which is kind of dumb. Like he just walks in a cool way, but he's just trying to teach it as a move.
Right.
But it was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Not dance,
cool work.
not dance. I mean, it was the coolest thing I've ever
You
seen.
just saw an old dude walking and you're like, that's fair.
Insane.
Oh shit, man.
But yeah,
Damn, gotta see that.
yeah, I guess just feeling the music from him was so different from seeing other people that it was really impactful. Yeah.
Did you do anything popping related in that trip, or just the workshop?
Yeah, we took that workshop and we took Hojin's midnight class, which is kind of a midnight till 5 a.m. workshop.
Bro, that's a thing, hey.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call that a popping class.
Yeah.
It used to be, a lot of poppers went, but now it's more just a dance class. Definitely go if you're in Korea.
Oh my god.
Oh, sick.
Dude,
All right.
Scotty threw a 12 to 5. He's done that a few times, right? Those midnight classes.
Oh, in Perth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys just night owls?
I'm
What
not.
it is?
Bro, the thing is, like, that, for me, that's so unheard of. Like, a 5-hour class at 12 a.m. That is like...
I heard a lot of Koreans do that though. Like they all they start at midnight and they finish in the mornings.
Yeah,
Like
because the
when
trains start again
Yeah.
at 5.
That actually,
Is that?
I don't know if people still do that. Because when I was in Japan, I think a handful. But I feel like from my experience when I was in Japan, I felt like a minority. Like a minority of the breakers would practice from 12 to 5. I felt like when I was in Osaka,
Yeah.
more of them would train from like 8 till 11 or later.
Oh, yeah.
So they'd catch the last train, not the first. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, maybe people are still out there doing it.
Yeah. Everyone. There's an actual word for it though. There's like.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I can't actually remember what the word is, but like, everyone has like these different lifestyles of what they prefer to like be awake at and stuff. You know, some people go to bed at like 6 a.m. Some people
right.
go to bed at
Circadian.
12.
Circadian rhythm, what is it?
But maybe that's it. But
Yeah,
I
I
heard
think
it was
that's-
something different. Yeah.
That's when you wake up.
Yeah. That's
I
the
was-
body clock.
I was actually experimenting with that last week.
Oh, were you?
I was going to bed at like 4 a.m. I was
Really?
I was experimenting with it. I was trying things
Oh,
out.
When did you wake up?
Hey,
when-
I would wake up at like 10, 11.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And it was interesting because I didn't want to get distracted all the time from all these things, and I was doing more things during the night, like getting my work done. But I'm a morning person. I like to get up in the morning, and I train in the morning. Like when the first thing to get up is gets me going. And I hate waking. I hate not beating the sun. I like to beat the sun. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Makes
But,
you feel good.
Yeah. Does Scotty live like that then? Is he just a night out?
Just because of work.
Scotty's your coach, your mentor.
Yeah, definitely my
Popper.
main teacher for popping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long have you been under his wing for? 7 years, 8 years.
Ooh, no, not that
And you got cured
long. I wonder when I started taking class. Oh, maybe, 8 years. Because 2012, 13 is when I started. Yeah,
Okay.
it's been a while.
So you guys are a strong crew now, right? Infinite Soul is your crew. Who was it? There was some Infinite Soul members a couple years ago that we met in Destructor Steps.
That would have been
That was
Kyoto and Kevin.
Kevin. Oh, okay.
Kevin.
Dylan as well.
Not
I don't
Kevin
know.
Lam, another Kevin.
Kevin, yeah. I don't think Dylan... Did Dylan go? I don't think so. Did Destructor Steps?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think.
There was that year
I
that went, hey.
don't know. I don't know where I was, but I couldn't go.
For sure.
Yeah, man. You should come this year if COVID like clears up a little bit. We're planning on going in December.
Yeah, I should be able to now. The thing that was making me debate it was my injury, but I've been seeing a personal trainer now, so it's gotten way
Oh, nice.
better in the last month.
How's your rehab going?
Oh, really good, really good.
So apart from watching videos, like what else are you doing to get your body good?
I see this personal trainer who specializes in rehab. If you want to find him, Earn the Right on Instagram. I really recommend him.
Oh, nice.
Actually got recommended
Earn
by
the
my
Right.
chiro. Yeah.
Earn the right. All right.
So I obviously thought it was legit because someone else who was in kind of medical kind of stuff referred me. Yeah. And he just focuses on, I'm not sure how to explain it. He just knows heaps about the body and he knows what to change to fix stuff. Like even just on my initial consult, he fixed how I was walking and it made a difference straight away.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
that was a free consult.
Because of dancing.
No, just because I'd been limping for so long. Just like
normal.
trying to walk normally was not normal. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got swag, man.
Oh, so you-
Fucking my hips up.
Oh, so you told me that you could have done your own cool walk.
Yeah.
Well, you have to go see that personal trainer.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
This walk ain't cool, man. Fix my hips up. Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Damn,
You know,
dude.
I found it really hard finding like like a physio or someone to help with rehab when I ever had injuries, because it was really hard to get them to understand dancing.
Oh, this
And
guy
how
knows
he
so
knows a
much
lot.
about movement.
That's great, man.
His focus is on like movement and understanding the body rather than like strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getcha. Good. Because I had a lot of guys that are like, oh, I just play Australian football or golf or basketball. Like, that's how I, like, can you
Not
do
like
anything?
that,
Like,
eh?
nah, man, my body doesn't do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah. One thing I definitely learned about rehab is rest isn't rehab. You need to rest and then get your strength back
Yeah, right.
and figure out what you messed up while you were resting.
Oh.
Like as far as movement goes,
How long do you have to rest for?
depends on your injury.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Rest
what.
is a tricky one.
Yeah, well, I rested for a few months and it felt good. And then
You
I
didn't dance at all for a few months.
yeah,
Like nothing.
just
Just
well,
studied.
we tried to practice in a chair,
Okay.
or we tried to practice standing still, but it still puts strain on your hip because hips one of the worst places. I think you can't not move it. If you sit down or you lay down, it still hurts. Can't tie your shoes. Can't go upstairs.
Dude, I swear that's.
It's definitely one of the worst ones because I've done my back before and it hurt a lot more than doing my hip, but it wasn't as inconvenient. I could still do daily tasks, but I just couldn't do this. I had to turn. Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, once you've done your hip, you just can't do anything.
I feel you.
What was I
man.
talking about
That's
again?
unfortunate. Rehab, hey.
Oh
So
yeah,
in
that's
addition
right.
to
I
rest,
rested for 3
you
months
gotta-
and then I tried dancing again.
Killed it.
Yeah, dead.
Killed it?
Yeah, so bad.
Oh, what? Just
Oh,
bad.
no.
Oh, really bad. Really
You were
bad.
shit. You weren't happy with yourself.
No, I hurt the injury really badly.
You fucked it up.
Yeah,
Even more.
even though
Oh,
it stopped
man.
kind of hurting and we'd been
It just
walking a
happened, eh?
bit.
You just did one pop.
Nah, like,
Self-inflicted injury.
I was just warming up, whatever, and it felt fine. And then I just did one thing and it just went.
Oh shit. So now,
And then
what?
I
Because
waited
you-
another few months. Then I thought, okay, there's an all-style event. I'll just go for fun, but
Oh.
not like move too much.
But you had to throw down, hey.
Yeah.
Was that the event that you were you weren't really forced to, but you competed at?
I don't know. I've done 2 while I've been injured.
Yeah.
One of them was at Curtin,
By that.
Vibe Out. Yeah.
Yep.
After that, I did the same thing again and hurt it again, so I had to rest more.
Yeah.
And then there was the home brand jam, but I just stood still for that, and obviously didn't make it past prelims.
Oh no, you didn't?
No
Who were
way.
you battling with?
No, it was just prelims.
Wasn't it a 2v2?
Because you guys were
It
just
was
standing
2v2,
there,
but I
remember
think
that.
the prelims weren't judged. They like they did a battle and then
Oh, it was a prelim battle?
yeah. So I didn't make it past the prelims, but fair enough.
Yeah.
I just stood still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was true. Yeah, I could see it in your face as well.
Yeah, I was like, don't move. Yeah.
Shit. At least you,
Dude.
man, that's a long injury, man.
13 or 14 months, I think.
I know how it feels,
But
man.
I feel like once I started with this trainer, I made like 6 months of progress in 4 weeks. Like he's so good.
Wow. Makes you
man.
want to go. What makes you want to have gone there sooner?
Oh yeah.
Kicking yourself.
No, it's
Capability.
just being stubborn, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
And I thought rest did count as rehab, but it's just not.
Yeah, you gotta strengthen up.
Yeah. Okay. So you're still. What percentage do you think you're at now?
80.
80. That's all right.
Dude, that's
all
pretty
Like I can jump a bit now, and I went for a very short jog the other day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, nice.
Yeah, that's again one of the reasons I want to get back into breaking, because I just want to feel movement
Yeah.
again, and breaking's so
It
just
is, you just throw yourself
yeah,
down
it's
there.
just so dynamic and
Yeah.
yeah.
You gotta be fit.
Yeah, I think that'll definitely help me not get injured again.
True.
Like I think if I'd been breaking the whole time, everything would just be so much stronger and it just wouldn't have happened. Yeah.
That's different type.
Although it was our fault for doing leg day every day for 3 months and doing ground moves every day for 3 months.
Shit. Can you take us through like an average week of training? Like, what does that look
training
like without being injured?
without being injured?
Okay, yeah, because you say some hectic shit, man.
Oh, that was stupid.
Like,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, yeah, because you were telling me at the rally, we were just out on the back, and you were just saying I did this and that, and I was like, what?
That was dumb. That was dumb.
Okay, go on.
What did you do?
Yeah, we were like, all right, let's get full work, let's get ground moves, let's get it ASAP to the max level. And then we just went way too hard, and then the body wasn't ready, and I did a spin or something, and my hip just went. I had to stop teaching straight away.
So how long were you training for? What was your...
You mean
was pretty
the bad
ridiculous.
one or like good practice?
The bad... No.
The one that injured me?
It sound bad. Yeah, the one... No, the good one. The one you weren't injured, you guys were just exhausted. You were saying... You were telling me you guys were literally training for like 3 months or something.
Oh yeah. The one that caused me to be
Non-stop.
injured.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So basically, I don't know, we'd start with squats, lunges, all of those kind of leg exercises. So then if you do popping, you know, like I use it in breaking too, the W position.
Yep.
And then we'd do like lifting one side and lifting the other side, and like W sit-ups, or not sit-ups, squats. And then like...
It's like a one-legged squat, pistol squat almost.
Yeah, with those two. And then like boogaloo roll down to the floor, back up, and just keep doing it.
Oh,
That's gonna fuck your hips up doing a lot of those.
Oh, God.
What else?
God.
You guys stretch?
Yeah, of course. We used to stretch for an hour a day, I think.
Good.
Yeah, stretching's important, very important.
Very important. I have to stretch after this, actually.
One thing to mention, it's best not to stretch before practice. If you want to do it, just do dynamic kind of stretches and warm up. And then at the end of the practice, you should stretch. Anyways, yeah, we were just pushing it so hard with just leg stuff. And yeah, like walking slowly, like really low. Just all that stupid stuff.
Yeah.
And then every day we'd have these crazy DOMs and like struggle to get up the stairs and then just do it again.
Shit.
Yeah.
And then pop after.
Yep.
So how long was it? How many hours was that?
Maybe 3 for training, 1 for stretching.
Oh, okay. 4 hours.
We still tend to practice from 6 to 9 now, but like not like that.
Cool.
You gotta be like very driven to do that type of stuff, hey?
Yeah. I don't know. We were just enjoying it. Like it was fun, even though it was like really intense. It was still fun.
You're with a good group of people. Like I think if you want to take it to the next level of training, you need people to help and support and encourage each other.
Yeah. Well, if everyone's trying to get good,
that's it.
Yeah.
You need to, you know.
Yeah, on practice though, I guess I've learned a lot about practice from my teachers over the years, and I suppose this kind of template is from Scotty, but I also have my own kind of spin on stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
We kind of split practice into 3 things. The names are arbitrary, by the way, you can use whatever you want.
Yeah.
So we said training, which is like drills and whatever you want, just practicing technique. And then practice, which is more like a simulated freestyle. So you can do what you would in a freestyle more, but like still thinking about the focus, what you were drilling and applying it. So it's more about application of what you were drilling. And then after that, freestyle is just go.
Yeah. Just freestyle, have some fun, put it all together what you got.
Yeah, but I think the most important thing is always keeping in mind what you're training for or what you're practicing for the whole time. Like if you're not thinking about application, you end up with a bunch of moves and a bunch of technique that doesn't come out in your freestyle, and it's just useless time that you wasted. What's an example?
Wow, that's really good insight.
I think I can probably give a breaking example. Okay, say you wanted halos in breaking. How would you use a halo?
Like how would you
want to use a halo in your freestyle?
Well, it needs to flow.
Right, you don't want to just walk in and do a halo, right?
No.
So if you just spend all day training just how to get good halos, you've just wasted your time. That's just the training part. And then when you go to practice, you're thinking, okay, well, how am I going to actually use a halo?
Right.
So I want to be able to do it from, let's say, two-step. Two-step to halo. Okay, you try, can't do it. So you need to break down what's a two-step. So you got to sweep. All right, can I do front sweep to halo? No. Get that? Okay, can I do two-step to halo now? Maybe not. Maybe. If you can't, what's something similar to two-step? Swipes. Swipes to halo is definitely easier if you didn't know. Get that? Then you probably got two-step to halo. Then try it in your freestyle. And now you've like done the process. And now you can think of another thing to practice with halos. I don't know, top rock to halo. Yeah, just the important thing is thinking about the application. Yeah.
It's a great way to think about that. Ed had actually told me about that as well. I remember one time I was training and he was like, it doesn't make sense. Like I was putting some stuff together and he's like, it doesn't make sense. Like your moves, you need to understand like you one move to another move like needs to actually make sense and have a reason to get to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
it can be even small things like people practicing, I don't know, groove, like, and just thinking, oh, it's a move. So, okay, do your head, do your chest, and then you just end up dancing like this. But in the end, what is it? It's you trying to express the music as a whole, just with the rhythm. So, listen to music, play different music, and try express it. Like, it's not just about the move. You need to think about what it's actually used for.
Right.
I think that's a really big one too, grooves, quote unquote. Yeah, it's definitely about rhythm and music. It's not about doing some move where you like do this or like just rock back. Yeah.
It changes everything. The song should change or be in control in a way, right? Yeah. Can you take us through some of that, like examples with music? Because is that a tough question?
Yeah.
Because you
well,
were telling me a lot about you when I had a couple of weeks ago when I was jamming with you. You were showing me some stuff. Is there a way?
Oh, this guy says teach the audience how to dance, bro. What the hell?
Free lessons. Free lessons. Let's go, guys.
This is the best podcast ever because you're gonna learn how to dance.
All right. So the thing I was talking about with Isaac was using your body more. So just on a side note, I think if you're judging or you're just watching someone, the two quickest things to see whether they're a beginner or an experienced dancer is whether they use their body. I mean, like this part. As well as their whole body and how it works together, but also how relaxed they are as well. And yeah, just using your body is super important, which led to grooves and stuff. I think you first maybe realized that each of those grooves came from a music genre.
Yeah.
Like they played, some music was playing, and then say it's funk music, feels good like this. Someone didn't go up and think, okay, funk music, how do I groove to it? Okay, up, it's probably up. All right, now how do I do up groove? My head goes back, no, they're just music in here.
How does it make you feel?
Same for house, down or jacking, hip hop, all of that.
Like just all
hip
the
hop's an interesting one.
All the different eras of music, everyone dances differently.
Yeah.
All the music that was out from rock and roll to hip hop, funk, jazz. And
like breaking's a good example. A lot of breakers don't use this part of their body, which makes it look really empty for me, which is what we were talking about. But also, your normal traditional break, for me at least, should be with back groove. As in, you go back, but I'm not talking about just the move. Like, make it match the music, of course. But like, say you play James Brown, you should change to up groove, because it's just what the music is. It's funky music. So yeah. How do I explain about groove?
I think you just did, man. Like you were just,
Yeah?
Yeah, actually, me personally, I feel like a lot of I feel like it hasn't changed, hey. But I feel like a lot of the breaks that are popular and that probably would have been played at jams are like very high BPM.
Yeah,
I feel like from a body perspective, I feel like it's easier to go up faster. Like doing this is just bobbing up and down. Whereas
Yeah.
I feel like there's a bigger range of movement.
Well, you can just do it smaller. But
Yeah,
also, I guess in breaking, you kind of have that thing where you do this to catch the hi-hat while you're doing. Then, I don't know, you don't need to go like for every single rhythm.
That's how I feel like though. Hey?
Yeah. Because you're just expressing the bass rhythm of the music with this, which is like...
But you forget all about the other sounds as well. You need to take into consideration of every other instrument that's being played in there.
Well, I'd say first, just as a dancer, not as like a breaker or a popper or a hip hop or anything. If you can't just do two-step, which is like just stepping left and right, and express the music, go back to that. And then you'll figure this stuff out straight away.
Nice, man. I like listening to this.
Everyone go back and do your two-step.
Do you two-step?
Oh yeah, well, if you wouldn't be comfortable just going into a battle and like just walking in and do two-step for a bit, then no.
I feel like not a lot of people would feel that way. Not a lot of people would be confident in doing that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Doesn't anyone
That
else
just
do that?
means you're not confident in your dance.
Yeah.
You're confident in your breaking or your popping or your hip hop, but or house, whatever, whacking, everything, but not your dance.
I mean, whenever I dance to any kind of music, I really try to feel it before I go down first. Like,
Of
I feel
course.
like that's something you should be doing. Like, this, like, it all makes you feel different. Like, okay, now catch it.
Right.
Now let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing about just doing two-step for me though is it removes you from your dance style and it's just your dancing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, myself included, it's getting a bit better now since I've been working on dancing, but I'd be kind of awkward just doing a two-step or just whatever, just grooving.
Yeah.
But when I do popping, it's not awkward. That just means that I was not bad at popping, but not great at dancing. Yeah.
Do you find it a struggle trying to mix the two together? Like, you got your dance and then you got your moves. Like, is there a technique to it, to putting it together, or it just comes with time? Oh, I'm more confident with this, then I'm more confident with that. Okay, now I can.
That kind of goes back to what I was saying about application in your practice.
Yeah. What
So,
are you doing
say you're doing, I don't know what's something I can do sitting down. I don't know, say you're practicing your shoulders, just the control of them, and you do this. What are you going to do when you dance? Not this, right? You're not going to stand still and do this. You're going to, whatever you want. So you need to practice it together. Even if you need to go slow, you need to think about the application of what you're doing. Yeah.
So you have to build it into your practice.
Yeah, it should be part of your dance. Just moves, just moving. It's not dancing. Yeah.
Nice answer as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me get a beer.
Hold up. Where's my bag?
Hold up.
Your bag. Over there, Lawrence. So what type of music do you have a, well, okay. What type, I noticed that you're a record player at home, hey?
Actually, funny story. There was this record released by a DJ who makes popping music, but a lot of popping music, no offense to popping music producers, is pretty trash. It's not fun to dance to, it's just kind of sounds that are good for practicing pop to, which is part of the reason why I think a lot of poppers internationally struggle with the dance part of popping, because they don't listen to the right kind of music. But anyways, there's this one DJ who makes really good music, DJ Mulder, and he released this album only on vinyl for like $200 for one vinyl.
Damn, dude.
And then,
Smart guy, man.
yeah,
Smart
of
guy.
course. I think his thing was that he wants people to take him around to DJ to hear his music instead
clever.
of just everyone downloads the songs for free and pirates it and then shares it with the friends.
Because we would have just put a link on here.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But DJs would be the people buying the vinyl most of the time.
Nice. Yeah.
Anyways, so we needed it, of course. So we all split, and then we split for that record player just to record that one vinyl so we could have the songs on our phone. Yeah.
Nice, man.
Damn, dude.
Wow. So where's this vinyl at? So the studio?
It's at my house actually. Should probably frame it.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
damn, dude. What's it like? What are the sounds like? If you could explain.
Like, is there singing involved as well?
In this specific stuff,
Yeah,
no.
'cause-
But you could probably chuck singing on it and it would sound good.
Vocals,
Yeah.
Cool, just beats.
I suppose it's just beats, but it's got an actual groove to it. It's not just, it's got rhythm,
Yeah.
it's funky or it's gangster. Like there's an actual, it's a song.
Yeah.
It's not just a generic
music.
beat that you put out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's music. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. How many tracks? How many tracks do you get for $200?
Not many, like 6 or something.
Oh, so it's 2 sides, 1 disc?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Was it like, was that this is random, but I think I might have seen it on your Instagram story. Was that the purple disc?
Yeah. It's a bit more blue in real life, but yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you truly believe in your art, you can put whatever price on it, eh?
Especially music. I think music and dance is really linked. I think you really have to like music a lot outside of dancing to be a good dancer.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just trying to get good at technique, maybe.
Yeah. Moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What type of music are you bumping?
Same with paint.
Music.
Yeah.
Well, I
Any
try to
artists?
listen to everything, to be honest. But if I were to get the most common genres, my favorites would be G-funk,
Yep.
R&B, funk music, of course, which is like the original popping music.
Yeah.
Getting back into breaks lately, hip-hop, house, Afrobeat,
Oh, so you do listen to
electronic music.
Good, man.
Yeah, I just try to listen to everything and enjoy it, especially if my friends link it to me and I don't like it. I'll try to put the artist on repeat while I drive, just so I can understand, what it is.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Because eventually I normally end up liking it. Yeah.
Sometimes it'd be like that, hey.
Yeah.
Sometimes like, that's happened to me a lot. I listen to music and I pass it off as like average or something that's like, I don't know, not very...
Or you don't fuck with the
But
genre
Yeah.
But
as a
then maybe
whole.
like-
Yeah.
Maybe like 2 weeks later it'd be like top.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I think one track like that recently my friend Leon sent me
Yeah.
is Deep in the Bottom, brackets, of Africa. It's kind of Afro house music.
Oh, yeah.
Really good song. Like I heard it at first, I was like, oh yeah, it's good.
I love
And then I had it on repeat. That's one of my favorite songs now. It's so good.
Yeah.
Should be playing it.
But yeah,
Okay, bro.
I
Music.
love Afro House.
music.
Understanding.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah, I feel like exploration into music is almost the same as exploration into dance.
It's 100%.
Yeah.
Because what you're trying to do is express the music and show it.
Yeah.
And how can you if you don't like the music or you don't understand the music or the culture behind the music? That's part of the reason I was watching music videos and documentaries on like music production and stuff like that. Especially, I guess, if you're listening to those kind of, I guess a good example is G-funk music or rapping, hip-hop kind of music. You know, people like to throw around gestures and stuff when they're dancing to that.
Yeah.
But you can tell if someone's actually studied what the artist does and what the people in that culture do. And I like trying to understand that versus like, I'll just do some cool gestures, bro.
Just moving around.
Like, I don't know, just doing stuff like that, but not believing in it because you don't know where it came from. It looks kind of cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do your research.
Yeah,
there's a lot of young dudes, man, that are just super young, but they've
But they're
had
mad
so much
involved.
experience and they're so mad involved.
Yeah.
Like, look at the young dudes at squad now. Like
Peanut.
Peanut, bro.
Crazy.
Peanut is...
He's crazy, but his dad was a b-boy.
Yeah.
And he grew up in it. He was born
Yeah,
into
sure.
it, man.
No, I mean, not everyone has that luxury, hey.
Yeah.
But, you know, you gotta
You know.
just deal with the cards that you're given, man.
Yeah, that's it.
It's
We'll
chill.
do
Of
our
course,
best.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm lucky that I got into breaking at like 14, 15.
Yeah. I got in at 18.
Yeah. I still feel that like that's lucky, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't.
for sure.
I feel like it's a
I
disadvantage.
think the age is not too bad. I mean, if you're trying to become a world famous, world class dancer, maybe, yeah. But if you just want to be good at dancing, I think you can pretty much start whenever you want.
Sure.
Yeah.
I do want to be my best. I want to be my best.
Right, exactly. That's kind of what I'm aiming for too. I just want to cap all my skill levels. Not that that can happen, because as you get better, the cap gets higher.
I want to be at a level where...
But I'm aiming for it.
Yeah, right. You want to be at a level where no one can like fuck with you too.
Yeah, I don't want to dance until like I can't move.
Yeah, I don't think I ever could. Like I'd at least start just rolling, body rolling or whatever. You know? Just keep moving, man. You gotta keep moving, or you stop, you drop.
Yes, stay flexible, stay strong.
That's
Otherwise, you will stop dancing.
Stop moving.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's arguable. I mean, people move on to bigger and better things in their eyes.
Oh, right.
In their own respect.
I meant like physically, you will stop dancing if you don't keep stretching and stay strong.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I think, age is not that important. I mean, my dad only started popping like 3 years ago.
Oh, bro. Dude,
Your dad
tell
is
him.
fresh as fuck, man.
Tell
Come
him,
on.
man.
He was wearing all the
Young
denim and
James.
shit at the rally.
Young
I
James.
know Beast was like, yo, who? That guy is fresh. Who was that? I was like, that's Mike's dad, man.
Really?
I was like, yeah, man.
I'll tell him that.
Yeah.
Dude, your dad is rapping. I
Yeah.
love it, man. How old is he? Jimbo.
65.
Yeah.
Sorry if that's wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, you have a mad relationship with your dad too.
Yeah?
But go on. Do you want to tell us about that? Like your relationship with your dad? Because do you guys train together?
He's in Infinite Soul Fam.
Sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's an Infinite Soul Fam crew as well.
Yeah. So, I mean, we just kind of
Everyone's
split
parents are
it
in?
because it's like just something they do in
Is it
something
like
they do
an
in
A
Korea,
and
I
B
guess. Yeah, pretty much. The fam's just like a trial period, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
So take it under the wing. Cool.
So he's an not EV fan, he's an
Oh,
He's an Infinite Soul fan.
Yeah, man.
How did he get involved in popping? Was he just like, hey son, are you winning yet? Is he one of those guys? Hey Shen, what are you doing? You in your room just like doing person?
I don't know. I don't know if it. No, it definitely didn't line up with him retiring. I think he just randomly just tried it.
That's cool, man.
We had free classes and he tried it. That's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
I thought he was popping for a while. Was he dancing before, like years ago?
Nope.
Okay, right.
He used to come to events just because I was too young to drive there.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, that's tight.
Yeah. That's dope, man. You have a cool relationship with your dad.
He does a lot of like sound engineering stuff, does he?
He doesn't do sound engineering, but he's super into audio gear.
Yeah. I remember he always used to spit facts about like the speakers that you guys had. Oh, really? Yeah.
He really loves those speakers.
Does he? Nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I've seen that keyboard instrument and it's got the mouthpiece.
Oh, the talk box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so sick, man.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Scotty's.
Oh, Scotty's.
Oh wait, it was Bow's, then it was Scotty's?
Yeah.
Maybe? But anyways, yeah, it's just one of those classic kind of instruments. I think people are starting to use it again, but a lot of original funk and G-funk tracks used it, especially G-funk.
Yeah, that's it.
Basically, it's just a little speaker which puts the sound from your keyboard into your mouth, and then you have to mouth the lyrics, and then it comes out as you speaking on
the keys.
almost like auto-tune,
Yeah.
but it's a different sound.
Damn, dude, that's so sick, man. Have you ever tried it? Tried it yourself?
It's so hard.
Oh, is it?
It's so hard. Just making the syllables come out and everything is not like normal talking.
Oh, yeah? You gotta do like...
You have to practice quite a lot. Yeah. Even just talking, returning in your mouth already pretty hard, right?
I'm a wanker.
Yeah, because it's like a tube that you put in the side,
Yeah.
and then you have to make the syllables clear. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna stick my finger in my mouth and try to
that's
say
a
it.
cool
Yeah.
one, man.
I just watched my hands still good.
Do you talk on it or do you blow on it? Like,
You kind of just make the shapes, because the keyboard notes you're playing make the notes.
right. Okay.
Wow.
Cool, man.
Yeah, you have a speaker going into your mouth, and then another mic.
Bro, I always felt like poppers were like always up to date with like all the coolest tech and like all that like next level shit.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty into tech. Dylan's pretty into tech.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe Kevin.
You're a graphic designer as well, right?
Oh,
Nowadays,
shit.
yeah, I just
Nowadays.
finished graphic
yeah.
design at Curtin.
Yeah.
Before that, though, I did a Bachelor of Science Electrical Engineering major at UW, and I hated it.
Fuck, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
bro.
So, what projects are you doing? Are you working on anything?
At the moment, I'm applying for jobs and doing just either imaginary projects or freelance projects to build up my portfolio, so it becomes easier to get a job at a studio.
Ooh, freelance projects. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Might hit you up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Sick. All kind of. Yeah.
You have a new outfit that you're going on the Mike branding?
Yeah.
Mike
Do you really?
branding, yeah.
Okay. My branding. Cool.
Insta.
Any projects in dancing as well? Coming. I know it's kind of hard to
Projects? No, not really.
Yeah, because of COVID and shit as well.
Yeah. And I only just started practicing again.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
I'd be okay entering a battle, but I don't know, it just feels kind of bad.
I've been seeing
Knowing
your
that I
videos on
can't do
Instagram.
what I can do. Yeah.
I've been seeing your shit on Instagram, man. You're like super technical. Like, I love watching you. You're my favorite popper to watch. Seriously. Nah, not even just trying to blow smoke up your ass, but you are.
Dude, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really
no,
fun
it's
watching you, man.
good starting to move again. Especially since Boogaloo's such a whole body dance and using a lot of momentum and hips and stuff.
Oh god, dude.
Like, I still can't do the movement I want to do.
Funny.
But you teach,
Dude,
right?
that's fucking funny. That's so funny. Of course that happened. So, where do you teach, young man?
Yeah, I don't know.
Alpha Dance Studio, Fridays 6 p.m. Beginners popping class, yeah.
Yeah, popping. Cool.
On teaching, just as a side note, I know you guys have both taught before, I think it's an essential thing if you want to become a high level or good dancer. It doesn't have to be a class, but you have to teach someone.
I think so too. I totally agree with you. I think I got better from teaching as well.
100%.
Like, with your dancing. I
Yeah.
think it's,
Well, I mean, just an easy example, someone asks you a specific detail about something, like, oh, how do I do this part? And you go, oh, fuck, I don't know. And then you make up an answer for class, and then after class you spend like 5 hours like, okay, what is it? How does it work? And then you know how it works.
Yeah.
Or just something you already know how to do, and someone
makes you
asks, and
think
you have
about it a
to
bit more.
explain it, and they don't get it, explain it another way, they get it, and then you find like the best way to explain it. And now you really understand it. Yeah.
I think very important for sure.
Did you add the Alpha Dance Studio branding into your portfolio?
Yep.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Sick, man.
I actually did that at the very start of my degree, but ended up being one of my best projects.
Oh,
I just coincidentally did it the correct way, and then I looked and they taught us how to do branding. I was like, oh, lucky.
dude, that is so lucky.
Yeah, could have been held bad.
Who came up with the name?
That was just like us throwing ideas and ideas and ideas and ideas, and then the usual process is we throw stuff and then Scotty says something good and we're like, oh.
Ah, right.
But we have to get through all those shitty names.
Yep.
That's definitely something they teach you in branding too. If you want to think of a brand name, you write down
Everything.
hundreds of names, not just like a few. And then you shortlist that, and you shortlist that.
Dude.
What else do they teach at Alpha Dance Studio? What different styles do you teach?
Hip hop from Ahong, K-pop from Letitia.
Okay, bro, we haven't even talked about K-pop. Hey, we do a dance podcast and we haven't talked about K-pop. That's crazy. Dude, K-pop is popular as hell, hey.
Should get Letitia on. She's actually known as one of the best or the best in Australia.
Australia, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Dude,
shit!
she has
let's
fucking
get her on.
clout, man.
What else do we have?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Waving Now by Kyoto,
Yeah.
which is a pretty unique class actually. I think not many studios offer waving.
Yeah.
Any Perth dude.
Oh, Perth
Oh,
for sure,
of
none.
course not, no.
But even internationally, it's not a huge thing as a
Yeah.
class.
That's
What else do we have?
Heels?
Still break?
Heels class, yep.
Yeah.
Do I still break?
Do they still teach breaking there?
Not this term, just because COVID and stuff, and
Yeah.
we closed and reopened pretty randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the stag on back? No.
When does the next time start?
I believe this term ends next week, and then we'll sort out how long the break is, because now we're out of sync with the school term, which we're normally in sync with.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Well, Here, the school term starts tomorrow, like the term 3 starts.
Yeah, so
Yeah, okay.
we've still got another week, so we're not sure what to do yet.
Cool. Those.
Is there any other classes? I feel bad, I should know this off by heart. But I always need to look at the timetable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's actually quite a few styles, man, already.
Yeah.
Some of the classes at Alpha are mad popular.
Heels and K-pop.
Choreography.
Yep. We had that, but just our choreography teacher, Tane, couldn't teach this term.
Yeah.
Right.
And we didn't want to go elsewhere, we just want Tane. So we just dropped it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Righteous. Did teaching. Did this is a mad random, but did graphic design and studying design impact your dance?
Ooh, I don't know. It definitely didn't on purpose, but I'm trying to think if it did though.
Would there be any connection? Dude, even photography, man. Bro, yeah, out here, man.
I do like photography as well.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, creativity.
Yeah, pretty much you can see why I changed from engineering to graphic design. All of my hobbies are creative stuff, none of them are maths or any coding or web design or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of goals though, not gonna lie.
What other artistic things you do? You dance, you photography, graphic design.
I suppose those are the ones that I'm good at, but I like to draw. I played piano for quite a while.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're actually a really good piano player.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Unwillingly, but eventually I started liking it
Yeah, right.
when I stopped taking classes and just played what I want. Actually, I changed teacher and she let me just pick a piece and she'd teach me instead of taking exams and stuff.
Do you feel like an instrument helps you dance?
100%.
Yeah?
100%.
In what way?
Helps you understand rhythm for starters, just basic timing, just music.
Yeah.
Music.
I'd probably say drums might be the most helpful.
Yeah. Sick. I think I want to learn drums.
I wanted to, but like you can only spread your time so thin.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like, dude, even those three disciplines is like already pretty like
Life
stretch.
consuming.
Yeah, for sure. What do you have you been shooting recently?
Shooting. Photography.
Yeah.
Actually, I just went out the other week just to
nice.
shoot some film
Yeah.
because we haven't been out because of COVID, just for fun.
What did you shoot? What did you shoot on, and what did you
Shoot on.
Yeah.
Whoa, we're going off photography now. Okay.
I'm interested.
I brought a Nikon F3, which I just got after selling a Hasselblad 500 cm.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a habit of buying and selling film cameras a lot, just because they tend to go up in value pretty quick, and you can just keep trading up and up and up. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I started with a cheap camera, and then maybe 3 sales later, it was $1,000 camera.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude.
My first camera cost me $60 and I sold it for $240. Don't hate me.
No, that's smart, man.
Yeah. It's just like, that's just how film cameras are at the moment. So if you are interested in film photography, just buy something now. Buy one of the popular ones and it will probably get more expensive.
What should I buy?
If you find a good deal on a Canon A1,
A1.
like a good deal, because right now they're selling for around 400, but 2 years ago they were like 50, $60.
Yeah.
So if you do find someone who doesn't know that they're hype now, selling it on Gumtree for like 60 or 100, just snap it up. You could instantly make $300.
Oh, that's tight, man.
Anyways, yeah, we went to Secret Gardens in Guelph.
I have no idea what that is.
Guelph.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we went there with the idea to try to take non-typical photos because it's a really popular photography spot, but I ended up bringing one of my friends who hasn't shot a film camera before and just was interested in photography, so we kind of just had fun and blazed through some rolls with a few cameras.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, we all just brought a couple cameras and he tried them all out.
Wow, dude. How'd they turn out?
I've only developed one roll, probably got like 4 or 5 keepers.
Sick, man.
But my friend who did shoot with it for the first time got a couple nice shots too.
Oh, dude, that's sick, man. That's so sick.
Yeah.
You're into photography too.
Well, only recently. I did my first roll of film this year. That was pretty nice. I haven't really got into the higher end stuff. The thing is, with me and creativity, I've always been like a low budget dude.
Well, I think as far as film goes, the budget's not that important.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
because you're all shooting the same film. On a
Yep.
digital camera, they've got like another sensor.
Yeah.
Like you get a better sensor, 24 megapixels, 42, all those different sizes and stuff. But film, it's
film.
just film.
Yeah, for sure.
The only difference you're going to have is the lenses, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the camera that I have, the mammography one, the box one, it's plastic lens. Yeah.
It depends what you want to do with it.
Yeah,
If it's good enough, it's good enough.
It kind of is.
But yeah, if you see like someone selling a camera body for thousands or something, it's probably not worth it. In my opinion.
On the lenses. I've heard that. I've heard that's on the lens.
Like Leica cameras, sorry to keep talking about photography, but I just do it a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Their bodies are super expensive already, and people wonder why they're willing to spend the money on it, but it's because the lens is good. And you
Leica lenses?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Leica lenses are only compatible with Leica cameras.
There's a couple cameras that use them, and I've got one of those. Not that I have enough money to buy a Leica lens, but that was the idea behind getting that camera, so one day I could purchase one.
Yeah, gonna upsell. That's time.
Not COVID.
Gonna bring your cameras next week to Darling Up. Heard you.
Next week?
Yeah, I heard your journey was
To the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was meant to come with that, but actually can't come now, unfortunately. No. It's something really important.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, cool.
Otherwise, I would
And,
never skip.
You're taking your camera with you?
Yeah, I probably will.
Ah, that
we
would have been
will.
so
We'll
cool.
make a short
And
film
we're
in
gonna
the
make films.
make a short film.
We're
in
gonna
the-
at least,
in the forest. Hell yeah!
while
right?
we're there, man, we
I'd-
gotta get something down there.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
gotta get naked and do it.
Yeah, let's get naked.
What do you?
This guy gets naked.
You guys are going pretty early, right?
We're leaving at 4 a.m.
I might be able to
what the
go then because I have to be back up north-ish
Well-
by 3 p.m.
Yeah, so the last few times we have gone down there, we made it back by lunchtime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we made it back
then
by
it's
12 or
fine.
1.
Yeah.
Because that's what we like to do. Because I don't want to spend. Actually, no. Then we're having dinner at Journey's grandparents' house.
I
Isn't
wouldn't
that
be able to do that
yeah,
part.
that's all right. But
The thing I need to
come
go
down.
to is at 3.
Yeah, cool. Because I like that. Just like getting, and you still got half the day left over and shit. It's good.
Yeah, that reminds me of some stressful times when I used to work at the markets.
Oh
Respect,
yeah,
man.
you
Start,
were telling
start
me about
work
that.
at like 3,
Fuck
I
that.
know.
finish
Yeah.
9, go to uni, finish at 3,
Go to
go to the
Alpha.
studio, finish at
Fuck,
9 or
dude.
10.
Bro, I used to see this guy. I used to walk into the studio. This guy would just be like passed out on the couch. Eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Quick nap
shit.
before the studio opens.
Yeah. It would just be like, some people like just on that grind. Hey, but like respect, man. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, it wasn't smart, but at the same time, it was good. I did it while my body could do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely a good experience overall.
Yeah. Made you more disciplined. I mean, no, it didn't make you more disciplined. I kind of went through some similar phases, man. So I thought it just made me more disciplined.
Well, I guess it made me appreciate that you don't have much time
Yeah,
in a day.
Ah, okay, yeah.
true. Definitely that too.
Were you working with Scotty?
At the markets, yeah.
Yeah. Or did you guys like talk shit a lot? Like, was it? that
Yeah,
sort of fun?
the markets is like
Cool.
super, just everything's talking shit. That's why I swear way too much as well.
Who does?
Me,
Oh, you swear way too much?
just from that.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, that's not too bad then. Well, actually,
Yeah, no, it's bad. I have to like consciously think not to.
Especially when you're teaching and stuff. I feel like I was in the retail industry as well, and my language got kind of bad. And yeah, like dropping swear words, 'cause that's all you heard, man, you know?
That's at like 5:30 a.m. So it wasn't that bad. But I know the bakers had to start at like 2, and that's like
Yeah, they had a
that's
different
bullshit.
lifestyle.
Yeah,
And you start at around 3?
yeah.
Yeah, I was always around 4 o'clock.
Yeah, 3 to 4, something like that,
Had a lot
depending
of-
on the day. Could be 2, whatever, just whatever it requires.
I remember one time I did 128 hours in one day. during Christmas period.
What?
In 1 week.
You mean
Sorry, in 1 week.
What?
Yeah, in 1 week. I literally had to sleep there. At work, we had a swag, and we'd take shifts.
Oh my
turns.
god, that's
It was
horrible.
brutal. And like,
You surely got like so much overtime pay.
yeah, actually, kind of got ripped off, man. He gave us like a bowl of like lollies on the bench, and it was like, "Stay awake."
Oh wow.
Like that.
Was that when you were an
Yeah.
apprentice?
Yeah, when I was an apprentice.
Yeah.
It was,
Oh, they must have.
Actually-
Right, right. It's like my second job at the markets too.
Oh yeah.
They pay us for like 30 hours, 32 hours, and we're working 60 to 70. This wasn't the one I was doing with Scotty, obviously.
yeah,
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
brutal.
that was
times.
horrible. But I started because the
I don't
pay
wanna
was
go
still
back to
good,
retail,
even though I was
man.
getting ripped off.
Respect to anyone who's in the retail medical industry too. Like, fuck,
Oh, 100%.
they, especially through the COVID times, man.
Oh,
My
yeah.
heart goes out to those guys.
Especially medical.
Yeah. Anyways, man.
But now we're moving on to bigger and better things.
After
That's it,
COVID?
bro.
Yeah.
Well, just in profession and in life, moving from
Oh, you mean us?
packing fruit to making logos.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you know,
Humble
no.
boxes.
Don't start saying that stuff. Branding is not making logos.
No, I'm not
Don't
saying
miss-
that.
misinform people.
Yeah.
Logo is just one part of the brand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's what's behind the logo.
exactly.
Exactly.
Dude, I'm actually. Yeah, that path is actually sort of somewhat similar to me. It didn't happen as fast, but I moved from being a barista, now I'm trying to actually get my career off the ground.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some
What
sort
do
of
you think of doing?
video.
Oh, videography.
social media working, yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, I still got to do the same thing, get my work up, get a portfolio. Yeah.
Portfolio is
You like
so
that?
important. One thing I wish I would have done at the very start is just treat every project as a portfolio project. Not like,
Right.
all right, I need to do this
This is
and
cool.
get a higher distinction.
Yeah. Yeah.
But because I think if you wanted it in your portfolio, you'd go that little bit further and then be ready for your portfolio already.
Yeah. Oh, you feel like you didn't do that enough when you studied?
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, when I came to the end, I had to touch up stuff
Yeah.
and
yeah.
before putting in the portfolio, which is very time consuming and not necessary.
Yeah.
Whereas stuff where I really enjoyed it, I could be bothered putting in the effort in, which I should have just done for all of them to make them portfolio pieces. Like the studio.
Question, bro.
Yeah.
Are you trying to see on this podcast?
Oh.
Well, you did mention. Oh, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to stay quiet.
Who have you had so far? Ahang, Logan, Journey.
Logan,
Scully.
Scully.
So 4 people.
Maybe someone who was more there towards the start of the scene.
Yeah, that's what Journey said as well. Hey, getting older.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Let's get Letitia.
Yeah.
History of K-pop.
Well, she's definitely one of the big influences in Perth as far as K-pop goes. She's the main one.
Dude, that'd be an interesting talk. Yeah, for sure.
All right, Mike. That was sick. Had a really good conversation with you.
That was a pretty random
Right.
mix of
Well,
topics.
I think that's I wanted to give you a pretty random mix of things, bro.
I thought there was a lot of good
Half
nuggets of-
Malaysian,
There
half
was,
Canadian.
Half Malaysian, half
Hey.
Canadian.
That's pretty random.
Shit, that's random as.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you so much, brother,
mix.
for having us.